in their half-court game.
A little bit of a throwback, sort of an old-fashioned approach tonight. Don't worry, we're going to have plenty of highlights. It is the NBA. We know there are great players on both sides of the ball, Kev, but how about this ability to execute under duress of a 24-second shot clock? It's going to be really interesting to watch.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Wallace is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Anderson. And it's Ryder in at the 2. Here's Ryder. The pass to Sabonis. 3 on the clock. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Garnett the pass to Marbury. No good on the 3. Down low, here's Wallace, and the slam dunk by Wallace.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Garnett. Passes it to Gugliotta. West outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Anderson kicks to Wallace. Here's Ryder. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Garnett right side over Wallace. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by West.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Here's Ryder, fended by West. Now here's Anderson. Back to Wallace. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Wallace has got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
West passes to Marbury. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shot's good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Stephon Marbury.
One shot.
You know, one dilemma that jumps out at me with the Timberwolves, over the years, they have been an excellent offensive rebounding team. It's the other end, the defensive backboards, where they have had some problems.
Now, here's Sabonis. Dishes to Wallace, and there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves. In 4th, the Trailblazers.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Pass to Gugliotta. West outside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. From beyond the arc and then some. And Doris, you're right. Over the last 5 seasons, the Timberwolves have been the absolute worst defensive rebounding team in the NBA.
And it's hard to understand, Kevin, because they have created second chance opportunities for themselves only to give it back on the other end. That's the kind of thing that can be demoralizing for your defense. You get a stop, but you don't finish the possession with a rebound. That can wear you out physically and mentally.
Here's Wallace. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Garnett. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
West passes to Garrett. Top of the key, Garnett. West outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. West has got his second basket of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Garnett against Anderson. Kicks it to Wallace. Drills the three-pointer. Wallace has got 10 points.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Marbury. Wallace covering. Fades back, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, now we're speaking Kevin Garnett's language, one of the great mid-range shooting bigs in NBA history.
Anderson dishes to Wallace. He kicks to Robinson. Anderson outside. Portland needs to get off a shot. They get it back.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Marbury. That's tipped. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Throws it up high. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Attacking in transition. The most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Garnett. Pass to West. Back to Garnett. Gugliotta passes to West. No good with the triple. Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. They grab their own miss. Wallace. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wallace. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Robinson for 3, sinks the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson passes to Wallace. Back to Robinson. 19 seconds left in the first. Robinson kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 2. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion, KG, to the offensive glass.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Momentum getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Garnett. Carr is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Porter, and it's Robinson in at the points. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Count that one, and the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just one on the bucket from Ogman. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The pass to Robinson. Porter looking it over. Here's Garnett. Portland grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Robinson, that's good.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
The Timberwolves shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Mitchell finds Porter. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Robinson against Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail. Here's Carr, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. You hear these defensive coaches in our meetings, Doris, talk about their players staying on a string, helping the helper. Help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was a Defensive Player of the Year category. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case, but it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Guys like Marcus Smart, the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Robinson against Carr. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And Porter, here we go. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Free throw good, Porter.
And an excellent two-way threat. Porter doesn't generate a ton of excitement, but he produces across the board.
Robinson passes to Robinson. Here's the floater. Back to Robinson. Here's Ogman. Three-pointer on the way. Nice D from Porter. Timberwolves leading by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Carr. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so he hits both. Trailblazers trail by 6. Outside Robinson passes to Dudley. Here's Trent. Now here is Robinson. Over Robinson. And he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And that one's good by Porter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Robinson, and nothing is falling for him right now. Garnett up top. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Garnett. Garnett's got 8 points.
Well, at his age, for Kevin Garnett, it's about the passion and toughness allowing him to be successful.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And Portland making a change here. Ogman passes to Trent. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Sabonis with the bucket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Porter got a piece of it. Here's Ryder, covered by Mitchell. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Ryder.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Porter. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside Robinson. Pass to Ogman. Here's Trent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Robinson misses. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Here's Ryder. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ogman. Just 5 to shoot. Ryder, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Trailblazers trail by 12. The pass to Sabonis. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader, and that one drops for him.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Passes it to Carr. Out to the right wing. Here's Gugliotta. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Gotta recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
And that one's good by Porter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Sabonis. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Porter against Robinson. And here's Porter. 9 points in the game so far. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They took over in the second quarter, building their lead up to 10 points by the half and looking very much like a team that is determined to turn this game into a laugher. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning, the ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers trail by 10 on the floor for Portland. Robinson is out there with Wallace. And there's Anderson, and it's Ryder in at the 2. Here's Marbury. Pass to Garrett. Pass to Marbury. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Sabonis, the pass to Anderson. And the 3 ball is good. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
West kicks to Garnett. To the inside. Makes it off the glass. Garnett's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Ryder. There's the pass to Sabonis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because they can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from 3-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Chalk up 2 there. He has 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Wallace, over Garnett, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
West against Anderson. Pass to Marbury. Five to shoot. No good, shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. Trailblazers trail by 6. It's stolen by West. Pass to Gugliotta. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 4 assists now tonight.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now, here's Sabonis. He has 7. Over West. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And that's 18 points for Wallace. Timberwolves leading by 6. West outside. And there's the pass to Marbury. The three-pointer no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Ryder no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
West against Sabonis. Garnett inside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Anderson passes to Wallace. Sabonis trying to get open. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Wallace. Here's Marbury. Stolen by Anderson. And now Portland on the break. Anderson with the ball. And the layup is good. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Marbury. Fires from 14. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 21. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ryder. West with some nice D.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
He gets that one.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
On the wing, Wallace. Anderson dishes to Robinson. Back to Anderson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Up top, Sabonis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside, Porter. Garnett trying to break loose. Porter, no luck.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 9. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Robinson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 6. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Anderson kicks to Dudley. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Porter against Robinson. Porter passes to Mitchell. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Mitchell, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Mitchell drops them both. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Porter against Robinson. One second left. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. But Timberwolves on top. They're up by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Carr. Robinson is out there with Porter. Then it's Black Hole, and it's Garnett in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
Kevin Garnett taking 2 shots.
The free throw good from Kevin Garnett. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Anderson. Porter pulls it in. Inside, looks for Garnett. He gets it to him.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
Anderson against Robinson. Here's Augman. Trent. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Trent's got his first points of the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen, Greg, great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now, here is Robinson. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Trent gets the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside for Robinson. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Robinson. Good D by Mitchell. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Porter. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Anderson dishes to Robinson. Stolen by Mitchell. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Sabonis, no good.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Here's Garrett. Passes it to West. No one near him. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ryder, no good. Minnesota leading by 11. Outside, Porter. Over Anderson. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Pass to Robinson. Will it go? Pass to Ryder. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's Porter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Trailblazers trail by 13. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the bonus you get with Robinson, he plays the 3, 4, or 5. That versatility on both ends of the floor, a huge asset.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Gugliotta. Takes a 3. Garnett trying to break loose. Porter, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 12. Ryder, good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Outside, Porter. Passes to Garnett. Over Anderson. Fades. Kept alive. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Wolves at the line, shooting 1. Kevin Garnett.
Free throw good, Garnett. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 13. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Ryder, fended by West. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ryder.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 11. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
1:24 left to play in the final quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Here's Ryder. And again, it's Portland converting.
And he didn't hesitate for a second. As soon as the crossover threw his man off balance, he rose up in rhythm to knock down the jumper.
Now here's West, and it's Garnett at the elbow. It's deflected. Porter against Anderson. Floats one up. He can't get that one. Nice D from Porter. And Minnesota has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Gugliotta, and it's sent back by Wallace.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Garnett against Wallace. Garnett outside. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.